Tomorrow morning can feel different. In the next 12 hours, the right foods can begin to steady your legs, ease morning stiffness, and lift your confidence. Stay with me because I will show you 8 simple foods ranked from gentle to powerful. And number 3 surprises almost everyone. Most adults over 60 do not know why legs feel weaker after waking. It is not only age. 3 hidden drivers are at work: nutrition, slower circulation, and incomplete overnight recovery. When you feed your body the right nutrients, blood moves better, muscles fire more cleanly, and joints feel supported. Here's what the science says in plain words. After 60, leg strength can drop about 3% per year if nothing changes. Muscle mass can decline 3 to 8% per decade after 30, and this speeds up with age. The good news is that certain foods act fast. For example, a nitrate-rich drink like beet juice can raise blood nitrate within about 2 to 3 hours. Better flow means your muscles receive oxygen and nutrients more easily. Gentle evening options like tart cherry can support overnight recovery, so you wake with more control and less stiffness. In this video, you will see 8 age-friendly foods that target all 3 problems at the same time. Each one is practical and budget-friendly. At the end, I will give you a 2-step mini plan you can start tonight. It takes 5 minutes and sets you up for a better morning. Before we begin, tell us where you are watching from. Write your city or country in the comments. We read every message and reply when we can. Your story might guide another person who needs this information. All right, let us begin with food number 8. It is simple, it is likely already in your kitchen, and it makes everything that follows work better. Section 8, pumpkin seeds. The small daily habit for stronger legs, fewer cramps, better balance. Meet the tiny seed that does big work for adults over 60. Pumpkin seeds are naturally rich in magnesium, a mineral your muscles use every time they tighten and then relax. When magnesium runs low, legs feel tight, fatigue sets in faster, and nerve signals can misfire. That is when stumbles, night cramps, and heavy legs start to show up. Pumpkin seeds also bring zinc that supports healthy immune and hormone function, plus heart-friendly fats that help calm low-grade inflammation in knees and ankles. Simple, affordable, and gentle on the stomach. Why this helps our 60-plus community. Magnesium is like a spark plug inside each muscle cell. With enough on board, your calves push off with power, and your thighs help you land each step with control. Zinc helps the body repair tissue and supports a steady metabolism, which matters for day-to-day energy. The healthy fats in pumpkin seeds make breakfast more satisfying, so you avoid the late morning crash that sends many people to sugary snacks. Many older adults fall short on magnesium and zinc because appetite drops with age. A small handful of seeds quietly fills that gap. Exactly how to use pumpkin seeds. Daily amount: start with 2 level tablespoons of raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds. That portion fits in a cupped palm and is plenty for most adults. Best timing: add them to breakfast or a mid-morning snack so your muscles have minerals available during the day. Easy prep options: eat them raw, sprinkle over warm oatmeal or plain Greek yogurt, or blend into a smoothie. Dry toast in a pan for 3 to 4 minutes on low heat. Stir until they smell nutty, then cool. If chewing is hard, pulse the seeds a few times in a blender and stir the course meal into yogurt or oatmeal. Keep the sodium low. Choose unsalted seeds. For flavor, add a squeeze of lemon or a pinch of cinnamon instead of salt. What you may notice when you stay consistent: many viewers report fewer night cramps within 1 to 2 weeks, steadier steps on stairs, and less rubber leg fatigue on longer walks. If breakfast usually leaves you hungry early, the combination of protein and healthy fats in pumpkin seeds often keeps you satisfied until lunch. The goal is not perfection. Aim for most days of the week and let your legs tell you the rest. Smart tips and cautions. Digestive comfort. If seeds are new for you, start with 1 tablespoon for 3 days. Then move to 2 tablespoons. Sip an extra glass of water at breakfast to help fiber do its job without bloating. Allergy or medication questions. If you have a known seed or nut allergy, skip this option. If you take blood thinners or have kidney issues, check with your clinician before making pumpkin seeds a daily habit. Storage. Keep seeds in an airtight jar in the refrigerator. The healthy oils stay fresh longer and taste better. 7-day micro challenge. Add 2 tablespoons of unsalted pumpkin seeds to breakfast for 1 week. Track 2 things: how quickly you can rise from a chair without using your hands and whether night cramps ease. Share your results in the comments. Your experience helps the whole Senior Strength 60+ community. Section 7. Tart cherry juice. The natural sleep and recovery booster for adults. 60+. If your legs wake up stiff or your calves cramp after a short walk, a small glass of tart cherry juice can be a simple add-on to your morning or evening routine. Tart cherries are packed with anthocyanins, the deep red plant pigments that help calm low-grade inflammation, support healthy blood flow, and assist muscles with recovery after everyday activity. They also contain natural melatonin, the same sleep signal your brain makes but often produces less of with age. That is why many older adults notice deeper sleep and easier first steps the next day when they add a measured serving of 100% tart cherry juice. What benefits can you realistically expect? Clinical studies suggest 3 helpful effects for people over 60. First, sleep quality. In a pilot trial of adults with insomnia, drinking tart cherry juice increased total sleep time by about 84 minutes and improved sleep efficiency, measured both in the lab and by questionnaires. Better sleep sets the stage for better muscle repair overnight. Second, circulation and heart markers. In older adults, daily tart cherry juice reduced systolic blood pressure and improved LDL cholesterol, both linked to steadier energy and less leg heaviness on stairs. Third, inflammation. Reviews of randomized trials report reductions in inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein and interleukin-6, which can translate into less morning stiffness over time. How to use it so it actually helps. Choose 100% tart cherry juice made from Montmorency cherries. Avoid cocktails, blends, and added sugar. Start with 120 to 150 milliliters, either 30 to 45 minutes before bed to support sleep or after a walk or light strength session to support recovery. If the flavor is very strong, dilute with cold water at a 1-to-1 ratio. Many viewers find an evening serving supports deeper sleep and fewer nighttime leg cramps by the next morning. Smart pairings and simple routines. If you manage blood sugar, drink your juice with a protein bite such as a few spoonfuls of plain Greek yogurt or a boiled egg. Protein slows absorption, which helps keep glucose steady. On warm days, blend a small serving of juice with water and ice for a quick tart spritzer. On cooler evenings, sip it slowly after a light stretch for calves and ankles. Consistency matters more than size, so aim for the same small serving at the same time of day for 2 to 3 weeks before judging results. Safety notes for common meds and conditions. Tart cherry juice is generally well tolerated. If you take a prescription blood thinner or have been advised to limit potassium, speak with your clinician before making it a daily habit. Monitor your fasting and pre-bed glucose for a few days if you have diabetes and adjust serving size or dilution as needed. If you are sensitive to fruit acids, sip through a straw and rinse your mouth afterward to protect dental enamel. Budget and shopping tips. Shelf-stable bottles are often more affordable than fresh-pressed juices. Look for 100% tart cherry juice on the front label and cherries as the only ingredient on the back. A bottle usually provides 6 to 8 small servings. Freeze extra in ice cube trays so you can drop 2 or 3 cubes into water for an easy portion-controlled drink. Bottom line for our 60-plus community, tart cherry juice is not a cure-all, but it can be a helpful tool. Better sleep, gentler joints, and a little less morning stiffness, especially when paired with a protein-rich breakfast and light movement. Try a small glass tonight and pay attention to tomorrow's first steps. If the stairs feel easier and the calves feel calmer, your routine is working. Section 6. Cook spinach. Fast circulation support and everyday strength for over 60 legs. Think of cooked spinach as a quick tune-up for your lower body. A warm cup on the plate delivers iron, calcium, potassium, and magnesium that your muscles and nerves use to fire smoothly, while the natural nitrate in spinach is converted in your body to nitric oxide. That nitric oxide relaxes and widens blood vessels so more oxygen reaches calves and thighs. Better blood flow often shows up as steadier steps, easier stair climbs, and less feeling of heaviness by midday. Why cooked, not raw? Spinach naturally contains oxalates that combine some minerals. A simple kitchen fix helps. Cooking in water reduces oxalates so more minerals are available for your body. Boiling or steaming briefly can lower oxalates substantially, which is one reason many people notice cooked spinach sits easier and delivers a more reliable mineral boost. Keep the cook time short to protect vitamins and color. What nitrate-rich greens can do after 60. Studies that track older adults show that higher habitual intake of nitrate-rich vegetables like spinach is linked with stronger leg function and faster get-up-and-go performance. In plain language, people who eat more of these greens tend to push up from a chair faster and generate more power through the knees. Researchers point to the nitrate to nitric oxide pathway as a key reason. How to put it on your plate this week? Keep it simple. Sauté fresh spinach in a teaspoon of olive oil with chopped garlic until just wilted. Finish with a squeeze of lemon. The brief heat softens, oxalates, while lemon's vitamin C helps iron absorption. Aim for 1 heaped cup cooked. Build a muscle-smart combo. Fold warm spinach into scrambled eggs or a bowl of Greek yogurt and chopped tomatoes. You get protein for repair plus the spinach minerals that calm cramps and support nerve signaling. Soup shortcut. Stir a handful of frozen chopped spinach into any bean or lentil soup in the last 5 minutes of heating. You add nitrate-rich greens without extra prep. If your legs feel heavy or you tire early on walks, try a 7-day spinach test. Add 1 cup of cooked spinach at lunch or dinner for a week. Each morning, notice 2 things. First, how steady you feel on the first 10 steps after getting out of bed. Second, how easily you stand from a chair without using your hands. Many viewers report a small but clear improvement by day 3 or 4, which is a good sign that circulation and mineral intake are moving in the right direction. Good to know for sensitive stomachs. Keep the pan time short. Overcooking can dull flavor and needlessly reduce water-soluble vitamins. If you are watching sodium, season with lemon, garlic, and cracked pepper instead of salt. If you take blood thinners or have been told to limit vitamin K, speak with your clinician about consistent portions of leafy greens rather than eliminating them entirely. Budget and convenience tips. Buy frozen spinach for the same nutrients at a lower price. It is picked at peak freshness and pre-washed, so it is ready to heat and eat. Batch cook. Steam or sauté a large bag on Sunday, store in the fridge, and reheat a serving in the microwave in under 1 minute. Pair with potassium foods like a few slices of banana at breakfast or a baked sweet potato at dinner to support cramp control and fluid balance. Bottom line for strong legs after 60, cooked spinach is a low-cost way to deliver nitrate for blood flow and minerals for clean nerve signaling. Put a warm green serving beside your protein a few times a week and let your legs feel the difference. Section 5. Lentils, the most practical plant protein for stronger legs. If you want a simple, budget-friendly, evidence-based option for adults over 60, lentils are a perfect fit. 1 bowl of cooked lentils brings plant protein, slow-release healthy carbohydrates, fiber, and leg-friendly minerals like potassium, magnesium, and iron in a single dish. This combo delivers steady energy, smooths out blood sugar swings, and supplies the raw materials your leg muscles need for regular repair. The result is steadier steps, less fatigue, and a more secure feeling on stairs. Why lentils? Lentils are high in fiber and have a low glycemic index. That means energy enters the bloodstream gradually rather than all at once. This is especially helpful after 60 because fast sugar spikes can lead to heavy legs, ankle wobble, and early fatigue. The protein matters too. Lentils contain essential amino acids that support muscle repair and make it easier to hit your daily protein target. Iron helps carry oxygen to working muscles. Potassium and magnesium support proper contraction and relaxation and can help ease night cramps. How to add them to daily life? Rinse 1 cup of green or red lentils in the evening. The next day, simmer until just tender. Sauté with turmeric, garlic, and a teaspoon of olive oil for 5 minutes. Finish with lemon juice to boost absorption of plant-based iron. Serve warm with spinach, yogurt, or a slice of whole grain bread. You can also stir lentils into soups, vegetable sautés, or salads. If you use canned lentils, choose options without added salt or preservatives and rinse under water before using. How much and when? A bowl of cooked lentils at lunch or dinner suits most people. Because lentils digest slowly, they keep you satisfied and help prevent the afternoon energy dip. After a walk, a lentil-based plate delivers the protein and minerals your muscles need at the right time for recovery. Frequently asked questions, will lentils cause gas? A sudden jump in fiber can be uncomfortable. Keep portions small during the first week and drink water with the meal. A pinch of cumin, fennel, or ginger can ease digestion. Is plant protein enough for muscle? Total daily protein is what counts as we age. Combine lentils across the week with eggs, yogurt, fish, or tofu, and you will build a strong, balanced protein pattern for muscle maintenance. Are lentils okay for blood sugar? Thanks to their low glycemic effect, lentils provide steadier energy than white bread or sugary cereals. If you use diabetes medication, match portions to your personal plan with your clinician. In short, lentils pack muscle repair, steady energy, and heart-friendly fiber into one affordable, everyday food. Eaten regularly, they can help you climb stairs with less effort, walk longer before tiring, and ease night cramps. They are easy to find and quick to prepare. Cook a small pot today and use it in 2 or 3 meals with different flavors. Section 4. Salmon and Friends. Omega-3. Allies for joints and steady power. If you are over 60 and want stronger legs with fewer aches, think salmon. A palm-sized fillet at breakfast once or twice a week delivers 3 things your lower body muscles love: high-quality protein to rebuild tissue, omega-3 fats to calm stiff joints, and a natural boost of vitamin D to support muscle control and balance. Put simply, salmon helps your thighs and calves push, climb, and steady you through the day. Why it helps seniors so quickly? As we age, tiny repair crews inside muscles slow down, and low-grade inflammation in knees and ankles can hang around. The omega-3s in salmon, especially EPA and DHA, slide into cell membranes and act like a light oil on a squeaky hinge. They reduce inflammatory signals and help muscles respond better to the protein you eat. Clinical work in older adults shows that fish oil omega-3s can increase the rate at which muscles build new proteins and, over time, support gains in muscle size and function. That is a big deal if stairs, long walks, or getting up from a low chair have started to feel harder than they used to. Protein plus vitamin D is the winning combo. Each cooked serving of salmon brings an easy 1725 grams of protein depending on the cut, And salmon is one of the richest natural food sources of vitamin D. Protein is your raw building material. Vitamin D helps your nerves and muscles talk to each other so every step lands where you expect. Many older adults run low on vitamin D, especially in winter, so getting some from food is a smart backup to safe sunlight. Simple ways to add it without breaking the budget. Busy morning. Pan-sear a fillet 3 minutes per side in a teaspoon of olive oil, squeeze lemon, and serve with last night's steamed sweet potato or a handful of spinach. Need a faster option? Fold smoked salmon into 2 scrambled eggs with chopped greens. Watching costs. Keep canned salmon, sardines, or mackerel in olive oil in your pantry. They carry the same omega-3 punch, and the soft bones in canned fish add a little calcium for hips and ankles. If salt is a concern, give canned fish a quick rinse under cool water. Safety and smart choices. If you take prescription blood thinners, ask your clinician before you make a big jump in omega-3 intake, since these fats can slightly enhance the effect of those medicines. When choosing fish, pick varieties that are naturally low in mercury, such as salmon or sardines, and rotate your choices through the week. Make it a habit. Aim for fish at breakfast once or twice a week for a month and notice the little wins. Standing from a chair with less push, steadier steps on uneven sidewalks, fewer morning twinges around the knees. Pair your salmon with a fiber-rich side like spinach or sweet potato to keep energy steady and support heart health. Section 3, beets. Natural nitric oxide support for faster legs, better circulation, lower effort. If your calves feel heavy by midday or stairs steal your breath, try beets. This simple root is rich in natural nitrates that your body turns into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide relaxes and widens blood vessels, so more oxygen-rich blood reaches working leg muscles. That usually means easier walks, steadier balance, and less burn on climbs for adults over 60. Why beets help after 60? With age, circulation slows and muscles do not extract oxygen as efficiently. A single serving of nitrate-rich beetroot juice can raise nitric oxide within hours and improve exercise tolerance in older adults. In controlled studies, dietary nitrate boosted muscle speed and power in healthy men and women over 60, the very qualities you need for quicker steps and confident chair rises. Similar nitrate strategies also lower resting blood pressure, which lightens the workload on leg arteries. What to use and how much? Choose 100% tart beetroot juice with no added sugar, or cook plain beets at home. A practical starting dose is about 120 to 150 milliliters of concentrated beet juice taken in the morning or 30 to 60 minutes before a walk. Prefer whole food. Roast or steam beets until tender, then slice over salads or blend half a cooked beet into a smoothie with water and a squeeze of lemon. If the flavor is intense, dilute the juice 1-to-1 with water. What benefits to expect? Easier walking and less fatigue because oxygen delivery is better, and the oxygen cost of movement can drop. Many seniors notice lighter legs and a steadier pace on the same route. More powerful steps. In a laboratory setting, a single nitrate-rich serving increased knee extensor speed and power in healthy older adults. The muscle action you use to step up and rise from chairs. Friendlier blood pressure. Meta-analyses and clinical trials show nitrate-rich beet products modestly reduce systolic and diastolic pressure, supporting healthier blood flow to the lower body. Safety and smart tips. Meds and conditions. If you use blood pressure medicines or have kidney issues, check with your clinician before daily use. Space beet juice and blood pressure checks by the same time each day so you can see trends. Stomach friendly. Start with half the amount for 2 or 3 days if you have a sensitive stomach, then move to a full serving. Keep it simple. 1 small glass, 1 short walk, 1 week of notes. If your steps feel lighter and steadier, You have found a low-cost tool you can keep in your routine. Seniors who thrive pick small wins and repeat them. Let this beets-based win be yours. Section 2. Bone broth. Gentle, fast-acting fuel for stronger legs. After 60. If your legs feel stiff in the morning or tired by afternoon, a warm cup of bone broth can be a simple first step that fits any routine. Think of it as a light, easy-to-digest protein drink that also hydrates. Properly made bone broth carries collagen and gelatin, plus amino acids like glycine and proline. Those nutrients support the connective tissues that steady your knees and ankles and help your muscles recover after walking, chores, or physical therapy. Broth is not a miracle cure, but used regularly, it can be a senior-friendly way to get extra protein and fluids, which both matter for leg strength and balance. What bone broth can realistically do for leg strength? Give you gentle protein and hydration in 1 cup. Older adults often eat less protein and drink less fluid than they think. A mug of broth is easy on the stomach and pairs well with breakfast or a mid-morning snack. Commercial broths vary, but many provide several grams of protein per cup and a helpful dose of electrolytes. Check the label to compare brands. Also watch sodium if you manage blood pressure. The American Heart Association recommends most adults stay under 2,300 milligrams sodium per day and 1,500 milligrams for people with high blood pressure. Support the tissues around your muscles. Collagen-rich foods and supplements help your body make new collagen for tendons and ligaments. In a controlled study, taking gelatin with vitamin C before activity increased markers of collagen production and improved tissue mechanics, which may support joint comfort and resilience over time. You can mimic that in real life by sipping broth and adding a vitamin C source like lemon or a few berries with your meal. How to use bone broth for stronger legs. Drink 1 cup warm in the morning or right after gentle activity. That timing gives your muscles amino acids when they are most ready to use them. Add a squeeze of lemon for vitamin C, which your body uses to build collagen. Choose a quality broth. Look for unsalted or low-sodium bone broth made from pasture-raised chicken bones or grass-fed beef bones. If buying ready-made, compare protein per cup and sodium on the label. If you make it at home, simmer bones with a splash of vinegar and aromatics 8 to 12 hours to pull out gelatin and minerals. Reliable health outlets note broth can be part of a balanced plan, but avoid hype and keep expectations realistic. Bottom line for our Senior Strength 60+ family bone broth is more than comfort in a cup. Used smartly, it is a practical way to get extra protein and fluids, soothe joints, and support the tissues that keep your legs strong and steady after 60. Pair it with small daily movement and a protein-rich breakfast, and you will stack the odds in favor of easier stairs, fewer aches, and a more confident walk. The 8 foods you just saw do more than build muscle. They target 3 hidden causes of weak legs after 60: nutrition, circulation, and recovery, so you feel stronger in daily life. Pumpkin seeds magnesium. Magnesium supports normal muscle and nerve function, which can mean steadier steps and fewer stumbles. A simple 1 to 2 tablespoons on breakfast is an easy daily win. Tart cherry juice recovery and inflammation. Small clinical trials in older adults show improvements in sleep time and sleep quality, along with markers linked to inflammation. Better overnight recovery helps your legs feel fresher the next day. Beetroot or beet juice circulation. Dietary nitrate raises nitric oxide and supports blood flow. Some effects can appear the same day. Plasma nitrate can rise within about 2 to 3 hours after a beet drink, which many people feel as lighter steps. Collagen sources bone broth or collagen peptides. Clinical research suggests collagen peptides can ease osteoarthritis symptoms, which supports joint comfort for the legs that carry you every day. Your 24-hour mini challenge. Tonight, add one of these foods to a meal: pumpkin seeds. tart cherry juice, beets or beet juice, bone broth or collagen peptides. What to notice tomorrow morning? A bit more control, better balance, and less stiffness. Then stack a second food. One small change at a time is how strong legs return. Which one will you try today? Tell us below. Your tip might help another senior. If this helped, like the video so more people 60 plus can find it. Subscribe for simple, science-backed tips to keep your legs strength, stability, and independence. Your legs are your foundation. Feed them well, and they will carry you farther than you imagine.